back to Pokemon Violet. Apparently been sitting here for a while. And let's just jump back into it. Let's go do the water gym. Quick looking at my audio. Levels are high, if anything, but that's looking okay. So let's just go into water. We already did the gym thing option. Why are we waiting for her? Why don't we just do the gym and talk to her after? Okay, right. Water is... I think just grass electric. Conveniently, last time we totally didn't bend the rules and have a grass move now. So we should be okay. Oh. Hello, Lord was 111. How are you today? Happy Friday. Sure. Why not? We can do that. Just want to, you know, finish up this first. When in doubt, Flamingo kick. Okay, let's check through this. And then the water gym. And then sure. Pommy, electric, Halford. Wait, yeah, half team's bad to that. Overthought it, just Flamingo. Fainted. Okay. That's the fire thingy? I do not know Pokemon at all. Rock. No. Yes. Yep. Oh, it only has 3, so yeah, the third one's gonna be the... I'm assuming that just is more fire? Okay. This... is kinda hoping that would do more. Well, we still got one more turn, so just do that again. Now we have the crit. Okay. Welcome back to bit 2. Ready, battle, okay, there we go. This is fines. Let's just finish up the water gym real fast. And this is fine. Okay. I'm skipping this as fast as I can so we've been through all of this the first time we played through this game. Okay, so get through water real fast. So that's just gonna be putting you up top. Get through this real quick. Difference wallet. Yeah, we did. Okay. Also, how does Union Circle even work? Quickly swap to Google. How does this thing even? Just in the photograph, the Pokemon Center to accessed from any Pokemon Center as well as or from the Poké Portal. Step to as fast as I can. Can't time a show, but kind of presence has been codified. So determined by the player who hosting the group. While players are connected with each other, they cannot take part in link battles and trades terror raid battles with anyone but the members of their group. That all makes sense in the games. Circle allows players to visit this fitness and see edge through breeding, but also make sandwiches together after the host of the privileges. Any other player in the circle can opt to join in. Oh. Photos, okay. Denizen evolves into Palafin, starting at level 38 when leveled up while connected to another player via the Union Circle. That's if you have a Finizen, I see why you want a Union Circle. No, that makes sense. Most of the version exclusive Pokemon can be encountered and caught by players. The opposite version can join the Union Circle. Okay, so if you're also on Scarlet, fair. Social mind users, but generate around them in the chance of shiny Pokemon appearing, just a bunch of shiny rolls. Okay. Another response. Let me just refresh this whole thing. There we go. Okay, having a grass type move is not working as well as I'd hoped. That is totally just grass bite, by the way. Not at all some weird energy thing. I mean, you'll resist water stuff. Fair. Okay. That did nothing. Wow, okay. Half has to get through this, and then I will figure out how to Union Circle things. Is that a game? Union Circle is basically just the multiplayer Pokemon. Oh, great. There we go. Which apparently some Pokemon need for evolution, and you can catch other version ones. That's out too. As you can tell by me just mashing A to it as fast as I can, I am battling very hard here and know what I'm doing. Water types, so Stony Cliff Titan's gonna have a time. Okay. Oh, why did we just use? I went A too fast there. That's fine. That works. Huh? I mean, that's 70. Okay. Let's get this as fast as I can. Now, we're on the last one. Okay, this last one might be a thing. Starabia? Probably should have been paying more attention during the rest of the battle. What level even is this? 30. 60. 60. Wing attack and air laser are basically the same, but that never misses. So that's objectively better. Ooh, okay, that did not do as much as that helped. To quote you here, he's gonna have a bad time. This guy's, okay, Stony Cliff Titan. 55, 40, 25, 60. Okay. Rock Tomb it is. Do you even get... You got one. Good job. That was a crit too. Oh! Super effective, but you lived. And an Anger Shell. Yeah, that defense jump is fine. That does not make a little bit of difference. Can we drop speed again? There we go. So that way our last one's pretty well guaranteed to go first. Let me go. Double kick. Okay, we're good. As I planned. See, it was all, you had to be entertaining while streaming, so you had to build up the suspense, make it to the last Pokemon. That was all part of the plan, and not at all stressful at the end, thinking I'd fail it right away. This was all planned. Okay. Okay. Yep. Gym badge sounds good. Real good photo. Three gym badges, level 35. Chilling water. Is that a thing we can use? It attacks the target by showering it with water so cold it saps the target's power. I guess so? Like, things that live in cold water. It's basically just splash but cold. Because it splashes ice water. It never says that it magically freezes the water or anything. I feel like that one is a stretch, but okay. Okay, now how do I even do the Union Circle stuff? First off, we should probably heal, because we have to go to a Pokemon Center anyway, and if I don't do that first, I'm gonna forget. I know myself well enough and how much it's sidetracked that I'm just not even dealing with that. So we'll just quickly go to the first one I can find over here. I've never actually played around with the Union Circle things before, so this is a learning opportunity. Pokemon, yes. Okay, the literal circle here, right? This thingy? Using the Union Circle, play it with friends as you adventure. If you want to play with... Splash is okay, I think. Yeah, and chilling water, that's just cold splash. If you want to play with nearby friends, you should offline mode. If you want to play with far away friends, switch to online mode. I'm assuming Lord West 111 is not in my living room, so online mode. Enter within a poker portal. When you want to invite friends to play together with you from a group, you tell your friends the linked code you set. When you want to join a friends group, you'll need to enter the linked code that they share with you. Just remember that you won't be able to take part in the cosmic trades. What was that code that we set before for the trade when we gave someone the Charmander? If I can find that, it would be really nice so I can just have the same one for everything and remember it. Oh, here we go. Sure. Sometimes I should play the definitions and trouble play offline and search for the information in the group. Try to participate in my method, just not touching the word to the group. I didn't agree. Okay. Share this link with friends. Oh, we don't get to set it. It's automatic. Okay. Is that going to be the same forever? I'm just going to write it down just in case. Code? Can I spell? 9655. There we go. Code 9655. Just going to drop that into the chat there. And now we just check here for them. Thank you to my wife for bringing tea. That is still way too hot to drink. What's very hot? Oh, this is offline mode. I just noticed that. Disband group, yes. How do I do it online? I need to swap to online. That was silly of me. Internet to internet. This would help. This is a Nintendo account. Oh, I'm on my second stream account, DaytimeLeek. I just made DTL, not my account where I have... Right, I don't have that on this. I am so sorry after I said I would. I don't have it on this profile. Okay. I can't set that up right now, so I apologize. I told you I would. I can't right now because that's on a separate profile, not the one I streamed this. So I have my main streaming account that I did my normal playthrough on, but I didn't want to delete the Pokemon save, and you're only allowed that one save. So instead of DaytimeLeek, I shortened it to DTL, and I made another profile on the Switch that I can do this run on, and just delete it after. I don't care. This is purely just for the sake of this run. I can just delete it, redo. Whenever I do other Violet runs, I can do it on this. So this profile doesn't have... I didn't buy the Nintendo whatever online stuff for it. Sorry, I told you I would. I can't on this run. Next week we can do that. I can't right now. I totally forgot. Of course that's gonna be a thing. Oh, I feel bad after saying I would. Okay. Well, next week? Isn't all the same thing though, since it's the same person playing? Well, it's not the same person, so they have a completely separate profile. So it's not me playing. It's the same Switch, but it's not DaytimeLeek playing. It's DTL abbreviated. So it's, yeah, it's not the same person. Kind of, technically. Not, as far as the Switch is concerned. Next week, yes. I will get that done. And if I forget to set that up during the week, I will figure it out. I am so sorry after saying I would. Oh, I feel bad now. Okay. Next week for sure. Okay? I will, during the week, get that set up on this account. And then we can. Just gonna move on quickly and pretend it didn't happen. Take a little... Can we play some Union Circle? I'm so sorry. Oh look, there's something on my monitor. I can't see that now. I missed it. Oh no. There we go. Oh, I didn't see it there. It feels so bad. Oh. Just gonna move on quick. What's this thing over here? Actually, what is that thing over there? Messages this way to spin it this way. It's just the Twitching Earth Titan. Sure, that's nearby, I guess. Oh, that's the big elephant thing. I'm sorry. Actually, can I just... Give me a second. I would have been, but I forgot I don't have Nintendo Switch Online membership on this account. Yeah, I messed that one up. Okay. I'm trying to figure that out now. I don't have Nintendo Online membership on this account, so give me a minute. Completed account? Yes. Okay. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute here. Okay, we're back. Completed account for this. Sorry, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by completed account. Give me 1 second. I'm taking this off. There we go. Because I am not going to put in all of my info while that is recording. Save adventure, yes, save. Let me just set that up on this account now. Okay. Okay. No, that's not what. Come on. Why am I so bad at controlling the Switch? There we go. Right. Okay. Now I need to get that onto my account here. Add it. Account. Forgot my password. When was the last time I logged into this? Super intense stream there where the whole screen is just like a black screen except for my face staring off into let's not say my email address out loud, at least not my personal one. Reset password link. Scrolled too far. I'm not that old yet. Okay. Password never. Okay. There we go. Got this, yes, all good, all good. Sign security sense. Family group, can I just add? Okay. I think we're good. Not the account I was just playing, but the one that I normally stream on for like normal playthroughs. Should be fine. So now, this, close, go back in so that you don't see my account and you only see the one that I stream on. Here. And we should be back in. I hope. Yep. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. So this should work now. If I go to any Pokemon Center here, fly this spot, yes. Okay, now I can set up the Union Circle thing for you. If I drop the 2... Circle? This here? Again, I apologize for silly mistakes. I have not actually played around with Union Circle before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Try, yep. I'm still in offline mode again. Internet to internet. Internet to internet. Oh, communicating. Oh, Okay, it worked. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of updates. Okay. Okay, so now it should be online mode. Wow, that link just got more complicated. V, S, sets, S, sets, Q. There we go. Okay. We got there. That little crocodile is adorable. You want these numbers? Sure. Okay. I should also just, while this is loading, log out of all of this, load out of that. Did you need anything? Like it mentioned Finn isn't evolving or version exclusives or anything like that. Is there anything you needed while we're here? It's going to be shut down in your group. Oh, that's cool. Complete 3 bonus quests while planted with frenzies in the Eden Circle. And start to receive special group quests. It failed? Group's been suspended. How'd it fail? Do you want to try hosting? Throw in the code into the chat. I'll join, see if that fixes it. Okay. Thanks for the tea. I can wait here until you do that, and then I'll join. Sure. Do they not use I, O, or Z? Okay. Sets S B 897. Okay. There we go. Should be good. And there we go. Okay. Okay. I am just gonna follow you. That's not cool. You can see the. What's that thing even called again? We just looked at Crocodile. It evolves into Skeledirge. That's it. Check. All I have is leave group. Oh, wait, there. There we go. You know what? Use this profile picture. My profile picture is now your Skeledirge. There we go. Also, 35-ish minutes, 34.5 minutes in, I'm just gonna make a little 34.5 minutes into the recording. There's the thumbnail from when I upload that to YouTube. Can I still open that? Go back to it? Or did I mess that up? I don't know. Either way, I need to record that, so that's going to be great. Okay. Sorry, I'm back to just reading Union Circle what this even is. Okay, we can, it's change position and have our little starters out. There we go. Player starter. Great minds think alike. I'll just follow you. Immediately lost you. There you went. Your stomach just doesn't want to come out. Oh! What even is that thing? I have no idea what this is. Does that even count as having like 6 arms? Does that arms? It's a 0-armed hole in its chest. Floaty, horned, hairy. Oh, he just disappeared. Vanished. Okay. Fury Falls. Over to Fury Falls. Ah, okay. Yes. Fury Falls. Yes. I know where that is, and I'm gonna go straight to it, and I'm not Googling Pokemon Violet Fury Falls. The bamboo covered Paldea region. I'm just trying to type Pokemon Venus times such finding fish. Nice. Location. Fury Falls located in North Province Area 2 in the northern part of the Paldea region. Okay. East. Oh, you're up here on the map. That is so convenient. Okay. Okay, I'm on my way. I promise I'm on my way. Before I do, I just need to do one thing quick. Can I zoom all the way out? No, I can't see you. Okay. You have to be at least that zoomed in. Okay. This way. And over here. Falls, that's the waterfall, I'm gonna assume. Thank you for having enough faith in me to think that just off Fury Falls I have even a inkling as to where that is. I appreciate it. I don't at all. Nowhere close to knowing locations. Find the genie. There's a genie here? Just yeah, get away from safely there. There we go. There's a genie in Fairy Falls. I really should have explored more apparently. Okay. At the falls? Is it around here? Find the genie. Oh, you can actually watch battles. Sure. Actually, this is kind of cool how you can see the whole thing. It's just making noises. Okay. Terrestrialize was cool. And then just... Terra 2? Okay, so I have to... I mean, I'm assuming I can't battle that thing. Find this thing. Sure, there we go. Wouldn't anything just obliterate it? What do I have that doesn't... you have False Swipe. So you can Terra and not just... And Iron Defense, no retreat, you're good. Okay. So this way, let's Ravel. Thunderwave, sure. I'm gonna move. Let's find battle. Terrestrialize. No retreat. First Terra. Oh, to be fair, this is our first playthrough one, so we Terra'd a lot on this guy. Defense. But yeah, we haven't done that in a while, though, with the... What's the order we did this in? We've done Sword since. Was Muffin only after Violet? Yeah, because it was Muffin then Sword. Yeah, just Violet wasn't streamed. So we've done Brilliant Diamond, we've done Sword. Let me take care of 4. I'll be honest, I have absolutely no idea what you mean. Let me take care of that, let's write, okay? How would I go about doing that? If I just leave. Run? Got it, okay. I can't because I used no escape to no retreat for something to Terra instead of Iron Defense. Wait, can I can't just swap, right? Like he's stuck. Yeah, I actually can't run. Yeah, sorry, this Let's Ray is fainting here. I literally cannot do that. So I will just catch it instead, because there. Lord West 111. Okay, guess we're gonna have to. Where's Ultra Ball? There we go. Really? try that one again. Okay, bad at this, there we go. At least it's at the bottom, it's easy to keep going back to it. Alright. Okay. Let me make sure I get the spelling right. Moon West 111. I will in just a second. As is tradition, now I name this one. There we go. I will level that up later. Because I need to follow you and I'm in a... Don't want to spend the time to figure out... Wait, there you go, okay. Off we go. Okay. I will follow you as soon as I can. Safely. And there you are. Okay, so it does have 6 arms. They're just not attached at all. Get the bear killed. What do you have against bears? The bear. Here's a bear. Let's just obliterate a bear. Okay. Let's do that. Sorry, little bear, but somebody has asked for your demise. So. There's a bear. Oh, there's another bear. That was a... Oh! Restless, I see. Watch, let's cool while it's glowing. Apparently that is a hoopa. Sure. Are there other bears around? There's a tiny bamboo shoot. Are there bears? Are there bears? You're not a bear? Oh, this way. Okay. are mushrooms like bears that need to be eliminated? Look. Okay. First one to the big one wins. Okay. Sounds good. I forgot to ask what the rules are. Is it get to it? Is it catch it? Is it beat it? I didn't ask the rules. I just said okay and went with it. Either way you're running around, I'm assuming you've won. We're supposed to be ones. So it'd be light. Oh, cat, leave. Did you ever catch one of these even on our playthrough? Kill them all. Well, okay. Let's do that then. Oh, we never caught a go-go. So we're just gonna go ahead and quickly change position. There. We never caught one of these the first time we went through. Okay. Hatching one into a Pokeball and putting it into the bosses forever is kinda like killing them all, right? Like, it's gonna be stuck in a box forever, and that's close enough. So this is kinda the same. It's effectively the same, right? Like it's gone. These Pokemon live in herds in mountainous places. The victor in their contest, clashing horns, will become the leader of the herd. There we go. Oh. Let's even on our team here. We have Revivroom, Mr. Spitehead, Stewie, Ogrepon, Ruby, Viviorco. There's a Swablu, and I lost them. Back this way? Yes, back this way. Let's spot this way, okay? Okay. Back down. Wait, was that? Nope, you're timing up over there. Got it. We're this way and up. Definitely a pretty little spot over here. Kill fake Pikachu. Sure, we're just going on a tour of Pokemon where obliterating, kill it. Okay, now we have everyone in on the. Let's just. Sure. Sneak. Okay. Status busted. Do it again. That doesn't do much, but I'm hesitant to do much more at the risk of... Wait, no, the Terra Pokemon, you can't actually knock them out, right? Because you have to break the Terra to catch them. So even if we did 1,000,000,000,000 damage, it would stop here. So actually that whole thing was pointless. Okay, well... As we have just established, throwing it into the PC forever is the same thing. There we have a Mimikyu. Mimikyu was only recently identified as a Pokemon. Previously, people thought it was just a ghost wearing a cloth. Okay, we're next on our tour of violence. Oh, we need to kill all the Dojots, so... Yep. Not false swipe. Should have hit button. Doesn't matter. Run. That's actually fair. Why did we not just do that in the first place? That's... There we go. Okay, where are we off to? Let's just throw you back up front. Because you have the coin. Did you do it this way? Are you behind me? Wait, I have a map. I can see you on the map. You went this way. Or up. No, there. Run from this real quick. Okay. Where does our... Over here. Again, nice view from here. Little plateau there, build a little cottage. Put some nice benches here. Beautiful starry sky, open plain. Yes, why we're going down here, of course, because of the nice view of the canyon to the night. Yes, night. Mm-hmm. Clearly, the night. let us go do that. When you say things like you know why we're going down here, or Fury Falls, you really have a lot more faith in me for knowing anything about where anything is or what anything is in Pokemon than you probably should. Just, yeah. Oh, get your knight. Got it. I understand now. Okay. You. Change position. Back to the top. Beg. Where's sure, full restore. Get rid of the paralyzed heal and heal you up. Get your knight. You stopped right beside the Stiglet. So if we false swipe, bring him down to 1. Get out of Union Circle for a minute. I will as soon as I'm done getting my knight. Ultra Ball. There we go. Now we can get our knight. Distance very thin. Give it a nickname. We have now knighted this, and it is Sir Diglett. We got our knight. Disbanded. I got the Diglett in time. We're good, I think. Boxes? Yeah, we got it. Here we go. Okay. We got our knight. Perfect. I mean, while we're here, we should stop by the Pokemon Center and get our... I am not used to the controls of this again. This, and then... Yeah, that's how we fly, okay. Go. Okay, is there anything else around here that we just never caught while we're chilling here? Did we ever get a Bramblin? No. Right, we can just do Pokeballs from this menu. I didn't have to beg every time. Oops. Bramblin was caught. Not even Bramblin knows where it's headed as it tumbles across wetness. Blown by the wind, it loathes getting wet. Into boxes. That thing's also a real pain to evolve, so we're just not gonna do that. On camera, at least. Maybe later. Do we ever done Voltorb? Yeah, I let chose the evolve. Yeah, we did. after do we have the trio? Oh, quick ball. And battle dudes to the ground and strikes an unsuspecting foe from unexpected direction. Have you ever do anything with these dice? That's really good tea. And such. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Cancel. Okay, what about this guy? Apparently we didn't catch a lot. Which makes sense, that was before recording. When I was just recording like half-hour segments-ish for the YouTube channel. So I had to fit in a lot in a little time. Instead of like 3 hours. It stops on the ground to build power and send 10-ton... It stops on the ground to build power. It can send a 10-ton truck flying with a straight arm punch. There we go. 10-ton truck was hard to say. Nope, we have you. We just covered that. And we just got you. Oh. You poor thing. Okay. Okay, let's out of this little violence circle and get out of there. Do we have a little ghost thing? Shuppet, that's that. See, I'm learning Pokemon names. I'm getting there. This is a Shuppet. Shuppet was caught. It feeds on the dark emotions of sadness and hatred, which makes it grow steadily stronger. I'm sure a fun little guy. Oh, Magnetti! Not this thing. On top of the pile. We were talking about you last week. Shines this. I am not too worried thanks to the level difference. Shade, that's fine. I mean, Raidler is a Murkrow, and it's only level 27. It should be fine. Was Murkrow like hard to catch? And it's just a little bird. Okay, well, Great Ball. Okay. So... Ultra Ball? So, Ultra Ball? Hmm. So, Ultra Ball. There we go. Anyway, about that Magneti. If spotted, it will lure an unwary person into chasing it, then lose the pursuer on mountain trails. I think that's fine. Where did the Magneti go? It's gone! Nope. There it is. Okay. And let's go ahead and... Sure. There we go. Oh, wait, we actually didn't have one. Anything else of interest around here? Do you have these little coal thingies? Okay, totally. Chunks of the surface of this Pokemon's body that have grown old and flaked off have long been used for fuel as an alternative to coal. It is the coal Pokemon. Is it really an alternative of coal to use coal? That's not an alternative. That's the same thing. There's so many little roly-polies here. Birthdays? What about the worm? Nope. Damage by recoil. That could be a problem. We'll bring him down low-ish. Into the orange at least. Okay, I'll bring him down right to 1 and hope he doesn't... Okay, we're safe. So now we can just... I always pause on Ultra Balls, making sure, because the Master Ball's right there. Let's not use it on this. Come on. Why are things so hard to catch today? Just get in the Yacha Ball. Tea time. It's not happening, eh? Come on. Okay, well. Might as well grab this over here. Off to the healing, then getting our stuff back, and we're, what, third down? Might as well heal up. I was not paying attention there. Still around here. Okay. I wasn't sure if he was coming back, but it's been about 15-ish, so if you are, I'll swap back, but for now, let's just go back and continue our adventures, in the other one. So, did that. Again, let's not show too much here. Close. Oh. Sorry, give me 1 second. There we go. Did that. When I tried to change my password there to log into the Nintendo, and then I hadn't re-logged in here, but it was on, and the Switch just wasn't happy, so I had to re-log in. There we go. Now I can continue playing without giving out way too much personal information. It's always fun because this takes a while to start up, so I can see it on the preview before on this screen. Okay, right, isn't the desert one over here, like, actually kinda high level, though? I mean, that actually kind of timed out well, like, the first half of the stream, we do that, second half, let's continue this. discussion. I mean, that should be fine to use it as it's just a bird. But we have just a bird. Actually, we have two birds. That is just hippo. Oh. 20 cents. Okay, that's fine. That's just a desert. I'm assuming most things are going to be ground, rock, either way. Just have water up front. Where am I on the map? Oh, I need to go south. Wasn't it over in this? Ah, there we go. I actually need to go north. I think this is going to do a lot of damage, and we are going to be the bears and goats now. I do like the design of this thing though. It's kind of cool. I am just supporting my team for the great career, but yeah, I think whatever to do it for me. I'll do caution first. Okay. I don't think the speed's gonna matter. Super effective. Can we just leave? No. Okay, jump bluff. Actually, speaking of jump bluff, I see. Kind of circling back to the discussion we had last week, Jumpluff is another Pokemon that just kind of dies. Pokédex entry. Jumpluff travels on seasonal winds. Once its con spores run out, its journey ends, as does its life. So it kind of just travels until it doesn't. Oh, yeah. That one also just kind of... Don't worry, ours clearly has a lot of little con spores still on it. So ours is fine. Ours is safe. I like to think that the Pokemon are just kind of glue more on. I imagine the aerial ace isn't going to do much of a giant metal robo elephant. We are surviving a hit though, so it's not as much of a difference as I thought. Aha, Twitch attack. You'd think tackling a giant metal ball that big would, like, hurt us. Stunning Cliff Titan. Okay. That's also fine. Okay, Flamido, you've carried us through a lot, so just double kick and take up the Quaking Earth Titan. Survived? Oh, well. Cool. Oh, my feet. Right, so we're not gonna do that, apparently. Are we high enough level now to do the fire one? What level was that? I remember it was higher, but not... that's back here. I don't remember the... Wait, that's the wrong thing. This one. I don't remember the order of doing things. Up this way. I think it's just right over this little ridge. Yeah. Fire. Right, we can't fly here. Wait. So this essentially, yeah, we never been to this one, so we can't fast travel to it. So let's do that. Do we have to actually stop at it, or just being here is enough? Yeah, now we can fly here. Okay. So you don't have to actually use the center. We just have to be at it, and it unlocks it as far as fast travel goes. I saw another green one and thought, like, no way, there's two. But no, there wasn't. That was the middle evolution, and it is actually green. Fire. Besides water, what do we have? Ground and rock. So we'll just go to our starter and starting Cliff Titan. He mentioned he'd have to like dispel the students for their truancy, but how could he punish students if he himself is just a student? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, I need you. Definitely not Jump Bluff. And Flamingo, who carries us through everything. Yes, let's do it. And this time we'll win. Oh, we can go straight to the boss. Challenge the team's boss again. So we go straight to that and we don't have to do the whole other thingy. That's convenient. Fire crew. Okay, what level is it again? That's unfortunate. Yeah. We're gonna want super effective. Yeah. Stony Cliff Titan. Having the harsh sunlight there reduce all of my damage from the waters. A problem. Is this 2 to 5 times in a row? Two to 5, and it got 2. Okay, so this time, 2 to 5. Okay, it's all it needed, but technically we only got 2. So now that it's gone, is the sun going to eventually fade? Like, does that count as just basically using sunny day every turn, and then in like 5 turns or whatever it's gone? Let's do this again. Screech. That's gonna be bad. That's good. Now if we can get 5, that would be great. Oh, okay, 3. More than 2. Okay, this lowers speed, so it just equals out. Blazing torque. Okay, so now we have no defense. A small breeze would take us out. And that did a lot, okay. There we go. The harsh sunlight faded. That's what we wanted. Oh. You lived it. Good job, Stony Cliff Titan. And because Stewie was, I keep saying Stewie, which is a habit from the first starter. Because poisondart 66 was in, with the amulet coin, we get a lot of money. Okay. Flame charge. I'm assuming we can't do it. Cloaking itself in flame. The user attacks the target. Then burn up momentum. The user boosts its speed stat. Yeah, that's probably not happening. Carlos is such a great name for a character that. The first time playing through this game, their whole backstory was really fun to read, and it was an interesting story, and it was great. Every subsequent one is just a lot of machination. A lot of materials. Okay. Now we can go. Right. This is north, so that's... Trying to get my bearings again. So, first off... Okay, so there's another city we can go to. To get there... Oh, we'll have to go to a Pokemon Center anyway. So, wait. Yes, okay, okay. So we go this way. Around here. Also this expensive time. Okay. Accidents. Better now. Oh, that's neat. Just thinking here. Summary. This is a rock, not a ground. Because that's the electric gem. And electric is super effective into both flying and water. Check summary. Which means all 4 of these are weak to electric. So for the next gem, we only have Mastiff and Stony Cliff Titan. I didn't realize until just now how much of a weakness to electricity we have. That is a problem right there. Having said all of that, it can't be any worse than the fighting gym with Muffin was. So we're good. Just be over leveled. Speaking of the fighting gym with Muffin. That's probably what we're gonna have to do. So step 1 is going to be go to the gym, get absolutely wrecked, but figure out what level they are. Then we'll figure out what level they are and get all of our Pokemon to that, but higher. Hit 2 times. Are they sure it's 2 to 5 and not just like 2? Alright. There we go. It's Scissor. These are slashes at the target by crossing its sides, claws, or the like as if they were a pair of scissors. I mean, sure, it can cross it. 2 to 5 times in a row. I do not trust this 2 to 5. That is not 2 to 5. No, we're getting rid of this. Rock Blast, you're gone. That's 2, not 2 to 5. We are intentionally stopping to battle everybody. We are going to need the experience. Sand. Based off sand, I'm gonna guess it's the kind of thing we're gonna want to just swap into Stewie for. Stewie, how about again? Poison Dart 66 4. There we go. Speed harshly fell. Well, if we just ignore speed. There we go. Okay. Thing on the ground. That's relatable. The office worker, that's also relatable. Pet scissor. Torment. Well, that's just awful. Not very effective. Okay. That also did nothing. Let's try another type here. That also didn't do much. But it wasn't awful. Let's just do it again, I guess. We are kind of low on health. We'll do one more. Oh, right. Metal set. Special defense harshly fell. Ooh, okay. It's so close. Who's the lowest level? 29, 29, 29, 29, all of them. Okay. Swap in the only other one who's going to be doing damage to this gym. Okay. Oh. Okay, while we're resting, I'm just gonna run to the washroom quickly. I will be back. Okay, and we're back. Let's still figure out what level the electric gym is. Sets. Okay, good to know. And off to the welcome back. Thank you. Okay, now to find the gem. That was easy. Okay. Time for the streamception. Okay. Take my webcam. And now I am streaming. There we go. Perfect. And I'll put myself back in the corner. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. Don't go back to the corner yet. There we go. Line it up a little better. Perfect. Fine, Mr. What's about? Sure. How do you get paralyzed? You are a crab made of rock. That's a problem. Okay, they're only level 22. So as for being just very over leveled, that's looking good so far. Okay. That vest looks so awkward to wear. It was just in the way so much. Well, that went well. Okay. Power. Okay, let's special defense rose. Let's deal with this fast. That was not fast enough. Never mind, it was fast enough. Oh, Mastiff is evolving. Now, Bustiff. A Bustiff loves playing with children. Though usually gentle, it takes on an intimidating look when protecting its family. Muppets. Retaliates with much greater force against the opponent that last inflicted damage on it. Sure? Time to look up. Oh, come on. Muppets. Returns 1.5 times the damage dealt by the foe's last attack. Does not have decreased priority. If the user attacks before it is hit by an opponent's damage, movements will fail. If movement wants to fail, the substitute his instead. If it has multiple Pokemon, must hit the last opponent that dealt damage to the user. Okay, that seems fine enough. I mean, Lich's power 30, we're not going to use it much, so comeuppance. And you win. Well done, Challenger Friendo. There's no stopping you. Master of Seaton and Master of Battling. You're the real deal. Alrighty then. Time for a change of scenery. I figured from the B. I don't know that I might as well read it out. I'm rushing through this as fast as I can. Also, I need a new chair. There we go. But we do need to heal up first. Which is right over this way. Right over this way. Oh, also I can put myself back in my usual spot. There we go. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, nope. You. There we go. Do, do, do. And turn around. And we can now find out what level the other gem is. Okay. Accurate representation of how I am when the timer's on. The shot's to me, not her. Actually, having cloth up first is really to me, so that's also flying, right? So Rock Tomb should be super effective into it. Yeah. As I planned. Yep. I was so excited about the type matchup, I forgot to look at the level. $23. Oh, just be very over leveled. Anyway, that plan worked. Water. Oh, okay. My boss. Diff time, I guess? That's good. Yes, it is. I am following through with your plan, and just be over leveled. Okay, so this should do 1.5 times damage, so that's... okay, not bad, I guess. But it failed. Of the last attack. So that's not negative priority and just taking damage. It has to be that turn. I'll try it one more time. Yes. Okay. So it actually has to take damage that turn for it to count. That makes it so much worse. And they tried. Okay. So you left Titan. And you just do literally anything. It should all be fine. Rot Tomb lowers our speed. Let's see. No. We need to lower their speed enough that other things can get a turn in. Okay, that's good. That's a lot of damage. Over leveling is great. Now we're paralyzed. That's not great. It's effective. So now it's all about getting as many Rot Tombs in as we can. How many Rot Tombs can we get off and lower its speed as much as possible so its electricaliness doesn't just... Okay, it's still Ghost. Moves. Okay, can you not be paralyzed, please? Thank you. Okay. Well, you had a good run there, Sonic Titan. Yeah. That's gonna do 5 damage. I mean, you have Aqua Jet. So we just go first. When they have an electric type, you pull out your water. Lowers turret speed. You can just do that again. Okay. That's... Poisondart, can you just not be confused? Just do the thing. Just finish it right here. Don't be confused. Okay, we're good. That went way better than I was expecting. 4 of our sets Pokemon being weak to electric. I was not expecting that to go well. Acrobatics. Acrobatics should be fine. Right? Like, this is just... Nimbly strikes the target. Attack does massive damage to the user isn't holding an item. Perfect. Acrobatics. We can finally replace tackle. 40 to 55. This is better. Okay. There we go. Things can attack nimbly. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with things being agile. Level 40 now, okay. Volt Switch. After making its attack, the user rushes back to switch places with a party Pokemon awaiting. Okay. Can we use Volt Switch? It just attacks and then runs back. Nowhere in the description does it say it does anything electric. It's an electric move, yes, but off the description alone, it just attacks something and then runs away. So I think we finally have an offensive electric move that we're allowed to use. I think. Now the real question, does anything we know, is it able to learn that? There's the watchful outside the city. They're just electric birds. But if we use those as just birds and replace our just a bird with an electric bird, we can teach it that and actually have better type coverage. Can anything learn Volt Switch? No. But we can finally get an electric move. After we've already beaten the water gym. But that's fine. This is a test by struggling against opposing Pokemon. I mean, that definitely seems viable as a move. Let's see here. There were Wattrel out by the Watt Pearl. Is there fish? There were some along the road we saw them. So, going back this way. It's time to replace just a bird with a different just a bird. Where? That's a Midnetty. Our new bird is gonna be underleveled. That's, yeah, these guys. You are a bird. So, yeah, nothing you do is gonna be done. Let's just, okay, we didn't heal up. You're just a bird. Yeah, okay, it has Twitch attack, so it does have normal moves too. So, we'll Twitch attack. That's a lot! It's so weak! And now Pokeball. There we go. So now we have Bird. The nest of toaster cliffs, the nest have strange traveling textures, popular delicacy. And they're a popular delicacy. Okay, so for Pokemon that can just die, Wattrel through being hunted because it's delicious. Summary. Okay, that's fine. So we replace bird with a different bird. There we go. Put you up top because we're gonna have to train you up and get some levels on you. We've already beaten you. Nope. I mean, you are just bird, that's fine. Pokemon will swap out for you. Fury attack. And it'll stop at 2, right? Because that's how these moves work. Nope, you got 3. Nope, you got 4. So, we'll just, mass confuse. Yeah, there we go. Fainted? Just to confirm. Bot says no. I want bed. Yes. I can learn Volt Switch. Okay. So now we have a Pokemon that can learn electric moves. Without breaking our rules, because it's just a bird. And I think the city has a lot of just stuff lined around, like behind the buildings and things. It's a super potion. Dire hit. Oh. Nope. Go around this way. A rare candy. That's kind of nice. This way. This is nothing. Okay, this is go. I'm not being super thorough around here. I do kind of want to get to this city. Is there higher level, better ones we can just replace it with? Also, what's summary? Wind power. This Pokemon becomes charged when it's hit by a wind move, boosting the power of its electric type move the Pokemon uses. That's kind of neat. Okay. Are there higher? Okay, ours is 21. On the other side of the city, are they higher? I mean, technically. Spark. Oh wait, what is Spark? I was like, oh, it's a legend move into flying, but what does it do? Oh, it has Volt Absorb. Spark. With an allegedly charged tackle. And this stuff. Allegedly charged tackle. Going back to the Thunder Wave, like electric eel thing, it can charge itself and just ram something is feasible, sure, but it's not actually launching electricity like Thunderbolt or anything. Oh well, that one's down anyway. Anything behind this? No? Then up we go. Then up we go. There we go. There's this. A dust of chilled air. Yeah, that seems fine. Ish. The more I think about it, the more I'm not sure. Where are we off to? Just things around, sure. Hmm? $21, yeah, there. Turned it away. Swap in something else. Pluck. Not very effective. It is very difficult to pluck a crab. Oh, it's a little bird. Speaking of little bird, we did that, but we never actually. Where are you? There. Is that up? What is uproar? I know, but I'm gonna fall asleep. Is there a ton of berry? Okay, well, I'll just get rid of uproar. Now we have a Pokemon that has reasonable electric moves. Okay, going around. There we go. That is way higher than us. Not you. Definitely not you. In you go. Around this way. That's Steel Titan. I mean, we're right here. We might as well kill up our little bird. Okay. Anyway. What were people? There. This way. Fastest way to level up our bird. Okay. What level is this thing? Okay. know what? We're just gonna do it. Get it some experience. Does that still count as it having been out and getting... I didn't know much answer. Does it get more experience? Or does it fainted? Does that not count? No, it just got more, okay. So, same thing, swap you in. It evolves at 25. So now we go back to Flamingo. Does it just have like awful defense, or how did it die that fast? Oh, it just has awful everything. What about its evolved form? That one's okay. Okay, it's just okay. But it's good. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, Roost is really good. Restores the HP. I like Roost a lot. We'll just get rid of Quick Attack for Roost. Quick Attack is nice, but we have a lot of Pokemon with Quick Attack equivalents. Flamingo kicks ass. Yes, it does. Also, when it's ability, what abilities do these Pokemon have? Like, this thing has a very neat but situational, what is a wind move, but whatever. Boost the Pokemon's evasiveness if it is confused. Okay, that one, yeah, HP is low. Anger Shell, speeds out in harsh sunlight. Boost the Pokemon's attack stat if intimidated. Moves and items that would force the Pokemon to switch out also fail to work. Okay. Boosts if intimidated. Does that mean that Intimidate drops it and it gets boosted back up to where it was? Or does that mean if it's intimidated, it goes up instead of down? And I'm gonna go look that up to confirm. Grimdark ability. Such a flame. Or items. Its attack that will increase by one stage rather than decrease by one stage. Okay. So it inverts Intimidate as opposed to just canceling it. I guess in theory we could catch a Ghastly, right? Because that's just a person. mines around here. Oh, I just, when I tried to jump up the cliff, it got me just close enough. I can't get up there. Well, there's a little tunnel, so I'm assuming I do it this way around, or I wait until I can climb. Need the dirt. Or I get up there this way. Mixer. And a cave. Which leads to the mine. And a little hole. Okay. Let's work our way out of here. Coming in at the very bottom of this is a pain when we can't climb yet. Not that one, this one. Okay. That's where we're going. Says destination. There we go. When can you fly? That is a good question. Each of these titans unlocks Miraidon's abilities. The one that's flying is Pokemon Violet. How to fly? Which one is? Oh, yeah, okay, fair. Not fly, glide. Because I have to do the DLC to actually fly. Defeating the Quaking Earth Titan. So that was the giant elephant thing that absolutely destroyed us before. At the start of this stream, actually. The beetle, yeah. So we need to go do that thing. What level is that though? Oh, come on. Sure. What level is Quaking Earth Titan? The Quaking Earth Titan is level 45. Uh, 27. I think we were about 27 at the time. Yeah, 45. I think we're this way. It was the one that we ran into right here. The Iron Tread's giant robot elephant thing. So, we have to get approximately 15 more levels before we can take that thing on. Which is gonna be a lot! That is a lot. Firestone. I'm seeing the theme. Still a bit, yeah, just a little. I remember having to chase this in a round. Yes, okay, just follow it. Flamingo time. As always. Or the lurking steel titan. Would Earthworm count as something we would be allowed to catch? Like, on the one hand, it's steel, but on the other hand, it's a worm. Like, I don't know. We did catch a crab on the premise that it's made of rock, but it's just crab. So would... we're gonna go ahead and just heal up our flamingo. Actually, we can just potion. Top you up. And you. And you're already pretty much up there. You. There we go. Yeah. This way. They're eating something. That's fancy whooshy. Right, not you. We want you. Toadstool. Not very effective. Okay, thanks for the help. Nope. This. That's annoying, but not bad at all, just kind of annoying. Okay. That makes buffed by Sandstorm. And that should do it. And that does it. Took a water thing. And shrink down to disappear. Flamingo wins again. Flamingo's just... Oh. Watch us evolving. And now you have stats. Watch roll into Tilo watch roll, but like a decapitated one. Uses throat sac to store electricity generated by its wings. There's hardly any oil in its feathers, so it's a poor swimmer. Electro Ball. I'm gonna assume we can't learn that one, but let's just double check. The user hurls an electric orb at the target. The faster the user is than the target, which makes it so it's a super high speed, the greater the move's power. Okay, so we're not using that for sure. I just want to point out that we managed to attach a Tilo watch roll that has a bad ability and has a negative attack. It's just bad. We got like the worst Tilo watch roll we could have gotten. Let's try. Okay, let's just go through this whole thing. So much the Titan as the herbs that evolves your bite Pokemon, right? As the herbs that evolves your bite Pokemon, right? Yes. The Titan just guards the herbs, and is presumably big because it feeds on them and has a aid at mid-battle. So the herbs made it super strong. But what levels up our Miraidon is right here, where he comes in and eats the sandwich, and thus the herbs. So there's such Miraidon, share. This is the spot that actually levels it up. Such a foodie. I mean, to be fair, I too would be really into this whole sandwich thing. Can you say no to sharing? Huh. I was gonna say that I'd also be into it if it was using legendary ingredients that are supposedly, like, ridiculous healthy and make you, like, perfect health instantly. Can you say no to sharing Herba Mystica with Miraidon? Jump higher now. Okay, so Twitch Google search here says that you have to, and if you say no, it just asks if you're sure until you eventually give in and give them your sandwich. It's one of those things that games like to do where they pretend you have a choice, but you really don't. Yeah, you can't refuse it. Although that one makes you jump higher, so I'm pretty sure if we ate the sandwich instead, we could just retire and go play basketball. So now you can get out of this easier. Isn't that convenient? Okay, so we'll just run over to this city. And we're probably gonna call it a night there, it's getting kinda late. So we're gonna run to the Knit City and wrap it up for the night. Okay, so if we're catching Pokemon that realistically could feasibly exist, how do we feel about things like ones based on dinosaurs that aren't currently creatures, but I say currently, and you know, existed? That's still valid? Or are we just going off things that are based off real creatures that exist now? Like, both ways are kind of valid here. I could see an argument for either one. Because it's clearly counts as a creature that could exist if they, you know, did. Living now? Okay. It has to currently, based around a creature or in some way be similar to something that feels like it could exist now. Because, like, Yanma is a giant dragonfly. Giant insects existed before. They do not exist now and couldn't exist now, but they did before, and dragonflies exist now. Smaller ones. So that would go under the kind of sort of category. Dragonfly's fine because it's okay. Because it still exists. But things like Tyrant that's based off of T-Rex would be no, even though they did exist and just don't anymore. Size doesn't matter, fair enough. Okay. Okay. Just establishing the rules here, you know, halfway through. Because all Pokemon buds would be a no. True. Okay. I mean, Cloth is the only thing that really breaks the rules so far. But, okay. So we are allowed bud types, then. Okay. Pretty much grass and fire are off the table. Bud should be fine. Flying, normal, those are all good. Depending on who you ask, some of them get controversial if they count or not. Okay. Nothing up here, eh? Anyway, we're gonna call it a night here and wrap up. First kitty was grass. Yes, it was, and that one is fair. I just didn't want to grab it because it quickly evolves into something we can't use. But, yeah, we're gonna call it a night before I get too into this. We have the rules established now. So let's just call it a bed. I'm gonna go to bed. So, yeah, we did the water gym, the electric gym, we did Titan. It was a productive day. We got a night. Didlet. So, that'll be all for now. And next week we will what's next on the list? The poison thing, I guess. So good night, everybody, and remember to have a shining week.